Hi, my name is Leo Rhodes, and I'm a homeless advocate slash activist slash homeless person. I came from Seattle, Washington, where I'm a founder of Tent City 4, and a shanty town called Nicholsville. Also, a Native American day shelter for homeless Native Americans called Chief Seattle Club. I also took part in the Seattle's 10-year plan to end homelessness, and had about 12 other projects I was working on homelessness at the same time or at the time. I came to Portland to rest and seen all the homeless people on the streets. And in the city of Portland, at that time, they were trying to pass the sit and lie ordinance, which is that no homeless person could sleep or sit or lie downtown. Um, I went to testify against the sit and lie ordinance. And also, I tried to get into the Portland Rescue Mission for 2 weeks, which they have a lottery system, and my numbers came nowhere near that one. So, looking for a space, I finally found three spaces. Needing money, I started to sell street routes. A couple of months later, they asked me to write about my experiences in homelessness. During the summer, I got involved in the coordinating committee to end homelessness here in Portland. And last summer, fall time, I was asked to join a committee to brainstorm on what to do with the homeless people outside. We came up with these recommendations. Tired as I was, not finding a place to sleep, being harassed by police and rent-a-cops, going to sleep late, waking up, and getting up early took its toll on me, and I started to fall asleep while reading or waiting to go to sleep on this bench. In December, early one morning, two bicycle cops woke me up and told me that the park was closed and that I had to leave. I asked them where I could go, and they said an indoor shelter. I said, well, all the indoor shelters are full, with 1,600 homeless people outside. They replied that they had checked and there was openings at these shelters. So I asked where the shelter was, and they said transitional housing projects. And I told them, well, you can't get into there. But they reassured me that I could. Well, we kept arguing about this, and finally, one of the cops told me to go sleep in a doorway. I replied, isn't that illegal? So the cop said, just go stand on the corner of the sidewalk over there. And I questioned him again. I said, isn't that loitering? The cops got on their bicycles and left, saying, if we see you, we're going to call the police and have them throw you in jail. This was my verbal warning. The next time I would get an exclusion ticket. Okay, this was at 4:45 in the morning. The park opens at 5 a.m. in the morning. So 15 minutes and I sleep in there, I would have been legal, but they decided to roust me out of there. And this was in December also, with the temperature of 20 in the 20s. So let's see. Little more than a month later, I was sleeping. I fell asleep again, and the same cops came and told me to leave. That I'd have to get up and leave. This was at 4:30 a.m. in the morning. The same arguments came about the shelters, and this time I was given a 30-day exclusion, meaning I couldn't go into the park for 30 days. So, I didn't go into the park for 30 days. The next time I fell asleep again and was given another 30 days exclusion from the park. But this time, I went back into the park after 2 weeks, looking for some kind of sign of where they had done some sweeps earlier under the Burnside Bridge. I was attracted to the water and went to the water to meditate. Then I thought I better leave before the cops come and see me. It was too late, and cops seen me. This time they gave me a court order, so I had to go to court. I pleaded not guilty, but the judge didn't see that my way, and now I owe over $300 just for sleeping in the park or being in the park. My options of the payments now is either pay it in full or monthly payments. If I don't pay the monthly payments, then a warrant won't be issued for me, but they will send it to a collection agency. The third option is to pay whatever I can whenever I can. In court, the cop told the judge there was 3 empty spaces available. My question is, after she came to me, did she stop citing other homeless people when she got to the three homeless individuals? Also, how many other officers had this same information? As for the $300, if I pay means that I'm guilty, and if I don't pay, my credit is screwed. And if I don't pay, there might be a program that I can go into. But if I have a warrant or if I have a fine, I can't get into that program. So this kind of stuff happens to homeless people all over the country. A dream denied, the criminalization of homelessness in the U.S. One day, I'll trade in this space for a bed, this doorway for a nice room, my backpack and bedroll for a bed and a room. Until then, excuse me if I don't cry. I'm putting on my game face. R.I.P. Excuse me if I don't cry. I see your pain. I feel your pain. I hear your pain. We talk, some good, some bad. We laugh, sometimes you cry, needing a hug. I don't do hugs, but if you ask, I'll give you one. Your pain is in my heart. Excuse me if I don't cry. I am putting on my game face. The world is big, and they don't understand. So I will fight until the world does understand, or until I'm too tired to fight. Until then, excuse me if I don't cry. I'm putting on my game face. Rest in peace, my brothers and sisters.